I'm Andrew Bederman of the law firm of Greenberg and Bederman, which practices law in the Washington, D.C. metro area. It's no secret that every birth control pill has a small element of risk. One of the active ingredients in almost every oral contraceptive on the market is a hormone called progestin, which works in combination with estrogen to both prevent the egg from dropping and to prevent sperm from moving into the uterus. The use of progestin in birth control pills has been shown in some rare cases to increase the risk of blood clotting among some women who use them. The numbers of these cases have been small enough over the years to make the use of progestin an acceptable risk. But the Bayer Corporation has not only put an oral contraceptive on the market that dramatically increases the odds of blood clotting, but has also engaged in advertising that downplayed the risks involved. The pills in question are sold under the names Yaz, Yasmin, and a generic version called Ocella. These contraceptives were marketed as pills that can not only prevent pregnancy, but can also prevent acne and symptoms of PMS. The FDA cited Bayer this year for running misleading television commercials, and last month for not following proper quality control procedures at a plant that makes hormone ingredients. But the significant problem with Yaz, Yasmin, and Ocella is that the key ingredient is a synthetic variation of progestin called drospirenone, which has been shown to increase the level of potassium in the blood and therefore increases the risks of blood clotting. Yaz and Yasmin have received a litany of complaints from users and sanctions and penalties from the Food and Drug Administration. Between 2004 and 2008, the FDA has received 50 separate reports of deaths among women who are either taking Yaz or Yasmin. The FDA has forced Bayer to change its advertising for these pills because they fail to adequately mention the higher risks of blood clotting and other very real medical dangers. These reports of deaths and injuries have caused the FDA to start a study comparing the risks of clotting and strokes between Bayer's line of contraceptives and others that are on the market, mainly because they believe Bayer's initial study to be faulty. It isn't only in America where these pills are having a detrimental effect on the lives of the women who use them. The Medical Regulatory Board in Switzerland is currently investigating Yaz and Yasmin due to the death of a young woman who died of a pulmonary embolism. She had been taking Yaz for 10 months. Since these contraceptives have been put on the market, more and more women who use these pills have come forward to the Food and Drug Administration with stories of severe injuries due to strokes, pulmonary embolisms, and heart attacks. The frequency of these reports has increased to the point where they can't be ignored or written off as rare birth control side effects. And we believe the fact that Bayer advertised these products so heavily without properly warning potential users of these very real dangers was reckless and irresponsible. Greenberg and Bederman is currently offering legal assistance to women who have suffered serious injuries or painful side effects from the use of Yaz, Yasmin, or Ocella birth control pills. If you or a loved one has been injured due to the use of these contraceptives, contact us for a free legal consultation today.